Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. In the last videos we covered all the basic commands and essential tools for AutoCAD that you can use in your drawings. And now since we have covered all those tools, I have brought you some practice exercises. In this video we will talk about this. Now if you haven't watched the videos, I have created a playlist. You can access it from my channel, and if you are new here, I would suggest you go and watch the playlist, and it will help you master the commands of AutoCAD and the tools. Now in this video, first of all, we will start with this drawing. So for that, as you can see, line commands and circle commands are used in this drawing. So for that, let's start the drawing. And before starting any drawing, I will also create layers. As you can see, there are many layers here, so we can always use the command L and right click, name, and select all this and OK and delete layers. Now as you can see, there is no layer anymore. I will start with a new layer. For that, I will use it as line. I will keep the color white, this also. Then I will use the command as circles, and I will change its color to green, and then I will make the layer of dimension, and I will keep it yellow. So now as you can see, this is a line of 100 meters, and then again 100 meters, and then 50 meters, and then it's 200 meters. So let's take a line command. Always keep the ortho on for this drawing, so your lines will be made straight. 100, 100, then it's 50, and then it's 200. So 100, 100, 50, and 200. Then again it is 50, 100, 100, 50. So 50, 100, 100, 50, and then it was 200. Then again it's 50, 100, 100, and 50. Then 200 again, 50, 100, 100, 50. Now as you can see, I did not create a line of 50 here, so we can simply turn this on, snap tracking, and we can select this point and drag the point here, and just simply connect it here. So now we have created this part of the drawing. Now the next part is circles. Now as you can see, a circle is 75 meters away from the midpoint of this line, so and of 50 diameter. So we can simply take the circle command. Don't press anything, just go to its center point and make sure the tracking is on, and we can simply go down and enter the value of 75. And now press right button, go to diameter and enter the diameter of 50. Now same midpoint, track the line 75, enter the diameter of 50. You can also select the object, copy it, turn the ortho off, go to the midpoint and track and enter the value of 75, and it will automatically place the circle in the distance of 75. Select, copy to the middle point, drag it upwards and enter the value of 75. Now as you can see, the drawing has been created. But now we made the layers, but we did not use it. So we can simply select the line parts that is already white, so we won't select it. We will select the circles, and we can go here and just select this layer and escape. Now we have to give the dimension. So for that we know the commands that are DLI for linear dimension, and we will give the dimension from here to here. 1, 2, 3. We can always do this 4, and then there is circles. So for circles we can use the DIMD because it has given us the diameter. So use this, and also this line was 75 meters away from the circle. So for that DLI, turn the ortho on, and there you go. So to increase the size of the dimension, press D, go to modify, click arrows and symbol, make the arrows 3, text as 10, and select the ISO, change the primary units and precision to 0 and close it. So as you can see, you can now see the dimensions very easily. Now select the dimension and go to the layer that we made for dimension and select the layer. So now you can easily see the color and the dimension of this drawing. This is how you can make this drawing. Now the next drawing is this. Now in this drawing you will see that there is an angle of 15 between every single part of the shell, and the line that is 100 meters long, and also this circle with the radius of 13, and this polygon of 3 corners or triangle with a diameter of 20 and radius of 10. So for that, let's just make a line here, and now access the midpoint of the line. Okay, here it is. So now as you can see, this line is made at an angle of 45 degrees. So for that, we will simply turn this on, and we can also select the 45 degrees, but as you can see, the distance between the angles are 15, so we will select the 15 mark. So for that, access this middle point and make a line when it's on an angle of 45 degrees. So press 100 and enter. Now make another line after every 15 degree marker. So 45 then it will be 60. So 100 and enter. Then next will be 75, 100 and enter, and last one will be 90, 100 and enter. To make these arcs or circles, you can simply use this command, circle and 2-point circle. So select one point and other point and it will make a circle. Again select one point and other point, it will make a circle. One point, other point, it will make a circle. And to trim all the objects here, you can simply go to the TR trim command and trim this. Also zoom in, trim this part, trim this part, this part, this part, and this part. So now you have made the half of the shell. Now all you can do is select this, go to the command mi mirror and first point to the last point and no, and as you can see you have made the upper part of the shell. Now you can delete this line, and now it's time to make this triangle. For that you can use the command of polygon. Now as you can see it is asking for the sides. Now since triangle has 3 sides, we will enter 3 and specify the center, and we will choose circumscribed about circle. Now make sure your ortho is on, and here you can give the value of 10. Now as you can see we have created a triangle. Now there is no lines here, so we can just use the trim command, tr enter, and delete all those lines. Now since we made these circles, we can use the layer just to show you how layers work, and we can also make a layer of triangle and we can color it as red and okay. So select this over here and triangle. Now it's time to give the dimensions. So it's 10 from the center of the polygon to its sides, 100 meters of line, 15 degrees angle and radius of 13 degrees. So for that, first let's use the command DLI, dimension linear, and if you cannot access the center of this, you can just simply go here and turn this on, geometric center. Select it from here and you can enter a value of 10. Now since we have trimmed the line of this shell, but we know that the line started from the center of the polygon, so we can simply access the center, select from here and select here. Now as you can see, I cannot put the dimensions. For that I can use the dimension align command. So for that, DAL, enter, go to the center point to the end of the line, and as you can see I have given the dimension of this. So now for angle we will use the command DIMALIGNAD, dimension, sorry, DIMANGULAR. For that select this line and this line, and it will give you a degree of 15. This line, and it will all be 15 degrees. Now the last one is the dimension of this radius. For that, DIMR, dim red, and select the circle, and you will give the dimension of the circle of the radius. Select the alignment, go to home, layers, and dimension. So now as we can see, we have finished the shell drawing. So this is how you can make these drawings. Let me move it a bit closer. In the next video, we will talk about some other drawings that you can practice and use these other commands. So for that, practice these drawings, and I will see you in the next video with another drawing.